Anime show. And before we get into this video, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and say thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, checking out the content, and we honestly got a video going up right now that's almost at 1,000 views, and I really appreciate you guys checking it out. So guys, do me a favor on this video, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn your notifications on, because videos like this will constantly keep coming out, and they'll come soon if you turn those notifications on. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Lo, back with another anime show and reaction. And today, bro, we're gonna be checking out top 10 tournaments, fights in anime. So let me think. We for sure know Big Baby Gaara versus Rock Lee is on this joint. I'm gonna go Cell Saga, Gohan, and versus Cell. What's some more tournaments? Tournament of Power. Probably Goku versus Jiren. Dang, I can't think of no more tournaments. But for my number one pick, we instantly Rock Lee. It's got to be Rock Lee. If number one isn't Rock Lee and he falls to like number 2 Ultra Instinct or something like that, I'm going to be sad. But let's go ahead and get into this video. I ain't trying to hold y'all here no longer. Let's get into this. Check this out. Told you, instant.
The tournament arc's truly a wonder of Battle Shonen.
Instant,
I'd say that
bro.
Probably some of the best moments in Battle Shonen were born out of these arcs. You know, arcs that feature
Why didn't I think of Gong? I forgot all about, bro.
Emotional backstories that get unraveled.
Why didn't I think about him either? What the?
Also provide a good way for the writers to showcase various powers and capabilities.
Bro, I skipped out on a whole bunch of shit. I didn't think of Gong. I didn't think of fucking the Black Clover. Like, how am I gonna miss Black Clover? I watch it like religiously, and then I'm gonna sit there and miss out on dang. Oh, the other one. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. But it's crazy, bro. Like, how do I be missing these joints?
Characters. These are the arcs when dream matches happen. These are the arcs where you suddenly find out how badass that side character can really be.
Oh,
Enough
God.
of that, though. I'm getting really excited to start counting down my top 10 favorite tournament arc battles in shonen anime. But before anything else, I've noticed that a lot of the people watching my videos aren't subscribed yet. Now, that's why I'd like to encourage you to hit that subscribe button to help the channel out and boost its standings.
Like he said, subscribe to the channel, guys.
Grow this community together.
Like he said, subscribe to the channel, bro. Let's get this algorithm going. Let's get it in our favor, man. The more subscribers we get, the better things it get for us, bro. So let's just keep doing this, bro. But subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on too, man. And I see like 85% of y'all is not subscribing, which it really don't bother me none, just as long as y'all watch the content and y'all enjoy it. But it'll help, you know, it'll keep me going.
Now, let's get started. We start off with Yuno versus Rill.
Facts. I don't know. This list better be popping with Yuno at the bottom of this motherfucker.
In contrast to the long, gritty wars that tournament fighters wage, this is a comparatively short fight. Shorter doesn't necessarily mean worse though, and while lacking the impact that those long, dramatic fights do, this battle does show a great exchange, made all the more enticing thanks to the anime team's work on the adaptation. It's a nifty exchange of counters between magical abilities. Yuno and Rill decide to push the tempo to the next level, unleashing their trump cards. While Yuno seems to have the upper hand in the exchange, Rill seems to just have the perfect counter for it. With their magical blast stalemating, the fight just ends. Yep, Rill destroys his own crystal to end the match. An interesting thing here is that Rill lost because of his own power here. It's a pretty nice fight, and while I wanted more of a conclusive finish, I think that the twist is quite cool and helps protect both combatants from future battles. Next, we go to one of the big up-and-coming hits in the shonen scene, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, so they have a tournament in that too, bro? Bro, I gotta really watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I be sleeping, bro. I don't be checking it out. Beat!
Jujutsu Kaisen has been getting a lot of traction due to the
bro gonna hit him with the
impact
duck.
of
Watch
the
your head.
Cool. I mean, come on, with so many flashy battles and Mappa's amazing
bro,
art
if you
and
lose to a teddy bear, you need
I
your
wasn't
ass
surprised to see Jujutsu Kaisen be so well received. I'm also not surprised that we're getting a fight from the series as a representative when I decided to make a top tournaments fights list. Our rep this time is Panda versus Mechamaru. When I first read the scene in the manga, I had some really high expectations, but those were just blown.
So what is Panda, bro? Like, is he just like a panda with extreme abilities? He a ghost? What's going on with the
when I saw
Panda?
how amazing
Bro
the
kind of
fight
cold
looks
looking.
in anime format. For first-time watchers, I felt that this could seem a little bit weird, actually. I mean, only in Tekken would a panda fighting a mechanical woodman thing make sense. However, all those worries would be flushed away the moment you see how impactful the attacks on the tempo swings in the fight became in animated format, largely thanks to Mappa magic. For those not watching Jujutsu Kaisen, this could serve as a benchmark of what you can expect out of this series, and you are missing out by not watching it.
Ooh, face grab. Shit. Damn, he broke the arm, ripped all his shit off. Face check.
Next is Yujiro.
Well, I feel like this old man
Kaku
about to
Kaioh
beat the
from
crap out of
Baki.
his ass.
For as
Watch.
long as I knew him, I've always seen Yujiro to be the ultimate last boss in Baki. That much is obvious, but unlike a lot of other supposed endgame villains in anime, Yujiro just seems too overpowered all the way through. I can't see any chink in his armor, and he's just an unstoppable force who simply stomps and bulldozes his way through fighting tournaments. Until, though, he ran into Kaku Kaioh. Make no mistake, I never thought that Yujiro would lose this fight, but Kaku Kaioh had a lot of people in the first half by backing the former into a corner. A first half that consists of just a few seconds, but he did make Yujiro second think his relentless assault for a moment. Flashy techniques and all, Yujiro versus Kaku Kaioh is basically a glorified stomp. That doesn't make it any less entertaining. In fact, I'd say that this sudden twist of Kaku Kaioh seemingly having a chance, if even just for a split second, makes the fight worth the watch.
Ooh. Bro, that nigga gave him the hand. Bro gave him the hand clap. Like, sit your little old ass down, boy. He gave him the hand clap. What the... Pokemon,
Next, we have an entry from Pokemon. That's right. Did you know that once upon a time, Pokemon transcended its identity as the morning kid show that everyone knows and turned full shonen? There's a reason.
On God. Early 2000s, catch up in the morning, bowl of cereals. It was Pokemon, and you waited till the end of the series was almost over with so you can watch the Power Rangers. You watch the Power Rangers, you get up because you instantly knew them freaking what was they called? Them stories was coming on. Has the heart turning? Nah, bro, we're not watching that. We getting up out of here.
Reason why the Gaara saga had been touted as one of the best in the show's storied run,
crazy.
a far cry from the highly criticized Unova arc. People also remember it for being the closest Ash has been to a championship before finally winning it a couple of years back. Along the way, we got treated to a lot of crazy fights, mostly involving Grey Ninja's anime exclusive form, and the most memorable of them for me was the fight against Mega Sceptile. I haven't been this excited for a Pokemon fight in a while, and the battle between the two Pokemon lived up to the billing. Even with a type disadvantage, you have Ash and Grey Ninja pulling through in a climactic battle with quality that people typically don't know the Pokemon anime for. Overall, I think that if there's a fight to convince anyone to check out some Pokemon anime episodes for, this would definitely be one of them. Being a boxing anime and all, it's no surprise that Hajime no Ippo finds its way to the list. It's representative this time, Ippo versus
Hajime no
Sendo.
Ippo. Oh yeah, bro try to duck that. He try to...
Great rivalry starts somewhere,
like
and for those
that.
who love the rivalry between Ippo and Sendo, you can see the roots start somewhere in the Rookie King tournament. There's a lot of anticipation entering the fight, as we just saw Ippo deal with some clouds in his mind entering the fight. Perhaps the psychological disadvantage would prove to be his undoing. Not that it seemed to affect the outcome of the fight when all said and done, though. And after the two go at each other in a grueling war, Ippo manages to land decisive blow after another, resulting in the match ending with a shocking twist. It gave us one of the most iconic visuals in early Hajime no Ippo, with the unconscious Sendo down but not completely out of it. He looked extremely strong in defeat, and I think the fight just further proves how much of a badass he is. I probably don't need to tell you this anymore, but this fight would soon lead to a second round down the line. Their duel in the Lollapalooza arc ended up being one of my favorite fights in the series.
Damn. I've never seen it, bro, but I'm gonna check that joint out. That's popping right there.
Before we move on to the next entry on the list, I'd like to take this time to thank today's sponsors, ExpressVPN. When trying to watch anime legally, you often find yourself blocked by region locks. I mean, we can't have everything now, can we, right?
Here we go. All right, number 5, Jiren versus Goku.
Goku versus Jiren pretty much epitomizes what Dragon Ball's been known for. Explosions, insane powers after another, impeccable guts, and the will to win. Many consider the honorable Jiren to be one of the strongest mortals in the Dragon Ball Super universe. So what happens when he goes all out against the protagonist who knows no quit? Some Dragon Ball goodness, that's what. Even with Goku's multiple power-ups, he still finds himself on the ropes and on the brink of defeat, as we know from Goku.
Low-key, Goku lost. Goku lost, bro. Let's just be real. Goku lost. Jiren took that dub. Let's be honest.
Defeat only serves
Jiren
as
took
further
the
motivation
dub.
to go beyond his limits. It's an overwhelming display of power that Dragon Ball popularized, and it's great that newer generations of fans can enjoy the insanity thanks to Dragon Ball Super. In 4th place is a plucky hero versus an overwhelming force fight in Gon versus Hisoka.
Hisoka, weird as hell, boy. That nigga be, I ain't gonna lie, broken box. Weave.
Heaven's Arena in Hunter x Hunter has had its fair share of noteworthy moments, and I'm positive that you fans remember that it also brought us one of the best tournament fights in the entire series, Gon versus Hisoka. By far one of the best fights in the series as a whole. I mean, we can argue that there are battles with more intensity and emotional impact, but who doesn't like an underdog fight? Especially one pitting our idealistic spark plug against one of the most sadistic villains anime's ever seen. Gon versus Hisoka was a fight where I just couldn't help but root for Gon, despite the huge disadvantage he's going up against. I can't imagine a scenario wherein Gon pulls out a win, but I can't certainly see a tie or an honorable loss, and that's really what happened. The fight shows off the combatants' creative arsenals and provides a good character development checkpoint for our hero. If you're a person looking to get into Hunter x Hunter, but want to just skim through the sagas and all, make sure you don't skip this specific fight for
that
Heaven's
end move
Arena
like that when he broke
Seriously.
that end move like that when he broke it all up, bro, and he couldn't see it, he dug behind it, and he behind him, and he turned around, hit him with a mean hook. Boy, I got so hyped. Popped up on him. Look, pop out, Jit. Pop out, Jit. Nigga, quit hiding. Bow. Better learn how to duck or something, boy. Okay. Midoriya versus Todoroki took 3rd? I would have thought that would have been 2nd.
If you ask me who Deku's biggest rival in the series is, I'll answer Bakugo without hesitation. Nonetheless, Todoroki also makes one good secondary rival, a calm and melancholic
I wonder if
foil
Gohan's
to the
number
boisterous
2, bro.
Bakugo.
I pray
could talk about the
Gohan's
fight,
number 2.
But I want to highlight the character development in this fight more.
Because
This
that
fight
Cell,
is the highlight for Todoroki's character
that Cell
arc,
arc was
and despite
freaking
the
crazy,
fight being
bro.
awesome and all with its twists and turns, I still find it secondary. Even in defeat, Deku has managed to grab the greatest victory of them all, saving Todoroki and allowing him to start accepting the potential that he shunned for so long. This is a fight that just keeps getting better and better the more you watch it. Perhaps the anime team blowing a season's worth of budget on a fight has something to do with it, adding to the context and the character stakes in this fight. Talk about an about face in the narrative too. My first time watching, I expected Deku to win and move on to settle things with Bakugo, but looks like we got denied that match. Nonetheless, when it's all said and done, I did like the direction the story went to.
Them boys destroyed the whole... Damn.
Let's travel back in time again for our 2nd place fight. Yusuke versus Toguro.
Oh, man. So we know Rock Lee took number 1. That's
How can we have a
just...
top tournament fight list with...
Like, how... No. The real question is, how do you have a top 5 without Cell versus Gohan, bro? How do you have a top 10 without Cell versus Gohan, bro? Come on, man. Father, son, Kamehameha, broken arm. None of that means nothing to you, bro.
Now, talking about probably the most remembered tournament arc in anime history, the Dark Tournament arc from Yu Yu Hakusho. I even dare say that it's the magic of the Dark Tournament arc that paved the way for the newer generations of anime and their own spins on tournament arcs. Of course, the trademark fight of the arc is the emotional slugfest between Yusuke and Toguro. In terms of the art, I don't think that this fight holds up that much to the best of modern anime, but the emotion is still there. It's still an exciting fight through and through, through, and as Yusuke tries to dig deep into his bag of tricks, he keeps getting rammed into a brick wall of power that is Toguro and his ever-increasing percentages. I know it's not marketed as an underdog fight as much as some of its kin, but this fight, I can say, is despair personified for any shonen hero. In terms of suspense, this fight has to be up there. You know that Yusuke has to win somehow, but with each passing moment, I just grew more and more unsure of how our hero would pull it off. Seriously, how are you going to put a stop to the personification of the "this is not even my final form" meme?
I still would have put Gohan there. Oh yeah, that was instant. I'm on your bumper, behind you, back in your face. Watch yourself. The sand ain't gonna keep guarding you. I'm back here. Shoulder kick. Bow! About to catch your ass.
At the top of the list is one of the best underdog fights in all of anime.
Duck.
Rock Lee versus Gaara. There are lots of memorable moments in Naruto's Chunin exam arc. Among the numerous highlights that you can dig from this treasure of an arc is probably one of the best fights in the series that's really aged beautifully.
Bro, that drop of the weights was iconic, bro. That might be the most known moment in anime history, the drop of the weights from Rock Lee. Like, that man shed about 3 fucking tons off the leg, and you know how amazed we was, because the simple fact was he was moving around with this shit on, and then you thought it was just a little bit of weight. You're like, I ain't gonna do shit. And that hoe hit the ground. When that hoe did this, hold up. When that bitch did that, everybody was like, oh shit, hold up, whoa, what's up with Rock Lee? What he got under the tank? What he cooking with? What type of gas is this?
Gaara. In one corner, you have the stoic killer and arc boss material, Gaara. One look, and you immediately get the impression that this is the kind of character who'd be left for Naruto to defeat at the end of the arc. In the other corner is comedy mainstay Rock Lee, who's no slouch, but has yet to prove himself to be a big threat. It should be a stomp to push Gaara and have him move on, right? No. Rock Lee more than puts up a fight, pushing Gaara to the defensive and overwhelming him. It's not even the standard jobber 5 seconds of offense before getting destroyed. Rock Lee simply spends a lot of the fight outright pummeling and destroying Gaara. Of course, given character hierarchy, that effort doesn't stick.
Come here, boy. Back on your bumper.
You can't deny that the story did a great job of making it seem that Lee had a legitimate chance. The mystique of Gaara being that scary, unbeatable force was gone, and the deed was done by Rock Lee of all people in a super badass showing that makes this my #1 pick for best tournament fight in anime.
That primary Lotus hit different. Guard didn't know what the hell to do. But hey guys, thank you guys for checking out this video, man. And if you guys made it this far, I just want to say thank you guys. And we do got that giveaway going on. We are actually 30 subscribers away before somebody will be getting that $50, man. And thank you guys for checking out this video. If you appreciate it, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. I do take advice, and I really love it. But let's go ahead and get this video to 15 likes. I think y'all can do that. Can we run this up to 15 likes? But subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys later. Low is out. Peace.